Hello everyone. Today I want to compare my two Mulberry Antony bags. This one is the small Mulberry Antony in the color cloud in small classic grain. This one you can still purchase it from Mulberry store right now. And this one is the discontinued Antony in the oak and VT leather, which they were famous for, but sadly they have discontinued this. And this leather will show those patina and aging over time. Those are the two dust bags they come with. I would say Mulberry has improved the dust bag quality over the years. I like the soft fabric or inside lining inside. While the old dust bag has the same texture inside and out. As far as the bag itself, initially I thought I wouldn't like the small classic grain texture because many of the forums say it is a plastic feel. Because I don't have a Mulberry store near me, I have to purchase it first and try it and decide whether I want to return it. But when I receive it, I think this is a fabulous leather. If you can touch it, you can feel every small grain is very supple. So I would definitely recommend to go to a store and try if you have one nearby to see if you like the leather. And this NVT, I would say it's a slightly smaller grain compared with the small classic grain. And it shows those veins. Those are there when I purchased those. So it's not because of scratches or something. It's natural characteristics of the leather. And this one has the silver or nickel hardware. It's more stylish or modern, but it shows those scratches really easily. I don't know if I can capture that yet. Here it is. And this one has the old brass finish. And you can see those D-rings are also larger on the older style. So those will be heavier. It definitely adds a lot of weight to the bag when it's empty. One thing I care about is I usually look at the stitching and inking on the bag. I would say the stitching on the new ones are fine or acceptable, but the old ones are just meticulously done. You can see it's in a uniformly wavy shape. So in my mind, it is prettier than the old style stitching. But the inking on this one, I think they have done a much better job than the inking on this one. Yeah, those are some uneven inkings, and sometimes you will see they overflow to the leather. Regarding the size, both two bags have this rectangular shape in the front view. On the side shape, the newer one looks more trapezoidal, while this older style is more triangular. And I think they deliberately leaves extra room here just to compensate for this wider opening. And I would much prefer this style just because you can access the things much easier in the newer style of the bag. As far as the actual dimension, this one is 18 centimeters wide by 20 centimeters height. And this is 20 by 22 centimeters. One thing I want to call out is this 2 centimeters difference means a lot to me just because I can't fit a long accordion style wallet in the small bag. And I also cannot fit my iPad mini, but I can in this one. So if you want to carry those long wallets, definitely choose the older style or go for the larger size for the Antony, which you can buy today. And as far as the color, both are neutral colors in my mind. This says cloud, but it has a very, very light blue shade. If you want the fun colors, I think you can only select from the smaller Antony they offered today. I guess it's because they think the smaller size are more purchased by female. So they offer those vibrant colors like pink, yellow, grass green, while for the larger size, they only do neutral colors like oak, oxblood, and black. And I would say both are comfortable wear because of those canvas straps. But this one is much, much wider than this newer Antony. Here I will show you this old Antony fits in my long wallet and my wristlet perfectly, and it still has like 2 or 3 centimeters gap on the top, which you can probably put some small things on the top. And in the front pocket, it doesn't fit a phone, or it does, but it wouldn't close. The flap wouldn't close. So I usually put my mask here. This is the same thing inside my Small Antony. Technically, you can put it in, but you can't close the lid just because it's too long. And the front side, I usually put my care card there, but this front pocket is also smaller than the other one. But you can fit some receipts or masks here as well. So if you are drawn to the Small Antony today, I would say do not use long wallets. You have to choose the small wallets or the card cases instead. They will fit comfortably inside. And probably you can put some keys, a lip balm, and a phone will definitely fit. But other than the essentials, I don't think you can fit additional things. Next, I want to do an interior comparison of the two bags. This one, the flap is lined with suede, and the interior is lined with fabric. Personally, I do like fabric lining just because they're not fluffy. They will not drop those small leather pieces onto your stuff inside. Well, this one it's not lined, it's just the back side of the leather all throughout. And this one has a Mulberry embossing and the stamp, and on the back side of it, it has this serial number. While this one, it doesn't come with a serial number, it just says Mulberry imprint here. To conclude, if you want to purchase it new from Mulberry and you're hesitant about the size, I would say at least go for the regular size, not this one, this is a small one, but the regular size or larger if you want to carry a long wallet or a decently sized wristlet. Or otherwise, if you're a minimalist person and you only carry a small wallet or card case or other essential stuff, then you can go for the small size like this one. Or if you prefer vibrant colors, then also choose the small one. You can sometimes get a good deal on those, like 30% off during their seasonal sales. If you don't care about new or pre-love, then you can check the pre-love market. Sometimes you can get better deals there, like I would say about 200, 300. The last thing I want to say about those Antonys is I think those are more reasonably priced than their other products like lilies or base waters. The Small Antony fits about the same amount of stuff as my Mulberry Lily, but this is much, much cheaper, probably only half of the price of the Lily. And to be honest, I prefer this better than the lilies or base waters just because this is a relatively flat thing compared to the other bags. And also it has a white canvas strap, so it's more comfortable to wear and it sticks to your body and it doesn't have that white thing sticking out. And it's easy to access as well. So if you are not familiar with the brand, you just want to try it out, I think Antony is a good bag to start with. and it's not super expensive compared with their other stuff.